To understand the military veteran, you must know many left home as teenagers or in their early 20s. They loved our country enough to defend it and protect it with their lives. They said goodbye to friends and family and everything they knew. They learned the basics, and then they scattered in the wind to the far corners of the earth. They found new friends and new family. They became brothers and sisters regardless of race, color, or creed. They had plenty of good times and plenty of bad times. They didn't get enough sleep. They smoked and or drank too much. They picked up both good and bad habits. They worked hard and played harder. They didn't earn a great wage. They experienced the happiness of mail call and the sadness of missing important events. They didn't know when or even if they were ever going to see home again. They grew up fast, and yet somehow they never grew up at all. They fought for our freedom as well as the freedom of others. Some saw actual combat and some didn't. Some saw the world and some didn't. Some of them dealt with physical warfare. Most dealt with psychological warfare. They had seen and experienced and dealt with things that they can't fully describe or explain. It's not all their sacrifices were physical. They participated in time-honored ceremonies and rituals with each other, strengthening their bonds and camaraderie. They counted on each other to get the job done, sometimes to survive it at all. They have dealt with victory and tragedy. They have celebrated and mourned. They have lost a few along the way. When their adventure was over, some went back home, some started somewhere new, and some never came home at all. They have told amazing and hilarious stories of their exploits and adventures. They share an unspoken bond with each other that most people don't experience and few will understand. They speak highly of their own branch of service and poke fun at the others. They know, however, that if needed, they will be there in a heartbeat for their brothers and sisters, standing together as one. When veterans see each other, they give that little upwards head nod or a slight smile, knowing that they have shared and experienced things that most people have not. Being a veteran is something that had to be earned, and it can never be taken away. It has no monetary value, but at the same time, it is a priceless gift.
So to the veterans that are listening, on behalf of the Military Reunion Network, I commend you and thank you for all that you have done and sacrificed for your country. Try and remember the good times and make peace with the bad. Share your stories, but most importantly, stand tall and proud, for you have earned the right to be called a veteran.